you know that every clown is...
Hey guys, Galactic Gabe here. Hope y'all are having a galactic day. Today we're going to be going inside a Spirit Halloween out here in Virginia. I don't know where this is. I can't tell you currently, but I will put that in the description of this video if you want to check this out for yourself. Now, without further ado, let's get right inside the store. Okay guys, now that we are inside the Spirit Halloween, here is Crypt Countess. Her price tag is missing.
Do you feel the chill of death creeping up your spine? Each moment here tightens the chains of your doom. There will be no escape for you.
She is probably one of my favorites from Spirit Halloween this year. If you have the hair draped over her face, it looks quite creepy with the eyes. Now over here to... I forgot his name, I just call him Two-Face Harry.
Did you know that every clown is mad?
Yes, indeed. Now come closer. It's our little trust experiment.
The best things in life usually come in pairs.
So take a candy and get the second one for free.
Okay, after some camera errors, we have the issue solved, and here we have a grandma. Everyone's favorite animatronic is here, a grandma. Okay.
Twisted Grandma.
I'm just gonna call it, where do you see her name?
They're in a box. Twisted Grandma.
Whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna, this is apparently Twisted Grandma, I'm just gonna call her Grandma.
Come closer, little one. Granny just wants to kill her. Kiss, yeah, kiss you goodnight.
Can we get a refund on Grandma? Then here we have everything telling you our stuff like Bullseye there, the Squid Game thing. Okay. More camera errors, but problem is solved. Now we have Monkey Business. I remember his name.
Okay, ready for the surprise? Don't worry, he doesn't bite too hard.
I want to see how that thing goes down. It doesn't go down.
Stuck on his chin.
Alright, well, that's fine. Okay, moving on to the wonderful costumes. Here we have Beetlejuice. Female clothing. A lot of female clothing. Nightmare Before Christmas. That's cool. Check. Skeleton staff. Pennywise. Michael Myers down that way. We will go back down there to look at these. And here we have the Chrome Ghostface purse. Not mask, purse. Over here, Terrifier. Archer. Yeah, light up sign. I don't know where the light switch is, but it's somewhere. Now, for their stock, they have 2 Jack the Reapers, a Sinister Straw Man, a Cerberus, Trick or Treat Pete, Two-Face Teddy, 2 inflatable snakes, make that 4 inflatable snakes, Air Force costume stuff. Dear gosh, the music is loud. Over here we have the pirate stuff. I have to scream. The music is quite loud. Over here, you have a Wanda Webworth, 2 Ringmasters, and Sitting Scarecrow and a Mac Straw. All from last year, so that is past stock. Moving on, we have the cowboy costumes and more pirate stuff. There's a lot of pirate stuff. Over here, we have more costumes, because who doesn't love more costumes? In the #1 costume store in America. Scarecrow. And over here to their props, then we will be moving on to their masks. Hanging LED flame lights if you're doing it outdoor, or anything for that matter. Strobe lights. Red strobe lights. White window creepers, ghosts, a lot of whirl motion stuff. Color spinning basically projects an image. If you don't know what it does, most likely you do. But if you don't, that's what it does. A posable spider. Very interesting. We have a dual masked inflatable, a reaper, a scarecrow, a gargoyle, a wolf, a jack-o'-lantern, a black cat, and of course a rat. Oh, and for their licensed ones, we have 2 Ghostface, a Scarecrow Archway, and a Killer Clown's inflatable. Now over here we have 3 hook chains with some blood. Who's in the blood? Not normally. A severed... something happened to his foot. But actually that's kind of a good thing, because if you didn't like the good old hanging bloody arm cheap plasticky looking stuff, you can now get the very detailed spooky hanging arm with veins. It looks terrifying. Now over here we have more severed hands, because that's what everyone wants. And a dropping spider and a couple more spiders all throughout the entire area. And a 40-inch black light LED. Right here you have some window decor. You can hang this stuff in your window and it shines through once you paint it, most likely. Now right here you have the good old classic step pad. You also have some multi-prop remotes, 3 ghost swings around here, dropping mechanism, and a battery adapter. And if you want to peep in peepers, which is basically just some eyes you can throw in some bushes, you can do that as well. They seem to have 3 of these in stock. I don't know how you get the cool looking thingy McBobber, but you get 3 sets of flashing eyes, which sounds very cool. Now you have a pose and stay skeleton, meaning you can have a skeleton stand up straight. Probably not, because that is what you need string for. Now over here, if you want to do some of the fancy stuff with the very cool electronic animatronic activation switches they have, you can do this Monster Scientific Labs they have here, and this door knocker. Both of these are very interesting, but if you want to hit up the haunted spooky path to your house, they have the 4-piece creepy lantern pathway markers. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. Very spooky, and they have bats on them and they glow red. Over here you have 4 bumpy spooky pumpkins. They look like they're made of poison. Don't touch them. Over here we have lawn stakes if you want to decorate your pathway or your haunted lawn even better. We have quite a few in stock here at this wonderful Spirit Halloween in Virginia Beach. And if you want to go back to the Science-y lab, we have live wires that if you push the button, they shake and they will electrocute you if you touch them. Now down here, if you want more garden stuff, we have 3-piece pumpkin fences and 3-piece skeleton fences. Looks like you have quite a few in stock. That is a lot of pumpkin fences. Now moving on, if you want to make another grave area, we have animatronic tombstones. More tombstone collections, because that's a lot of tombstones. Now over here you have 2-headed snakes, because that's just what anyone wants. And right here we have lobsters, skeleton ones. I don't think these are lobsters, but who cares? Now moving on over here we have some wonderful crows, and of course the miniature kraken. Now moving on over here, we have fish. But these aren't just any fish. These look to be mutated fish. Or just normal fish. And right here you have a miniature mermaid, which I'm going to call the baby mermaid, because this is probably not the actual size of a mermaid. Now over here we have some miniature spiders. And some snails with skulls on their backs for their shells. And moving on, you also have a turtle, as well as a death moth. Very intricate wing designs. And of course you have the classical elves. And of course, who needs realistic skeletons when you can have smush face skeletons? Their faces are very smushed. Over here we have Two-Face skeletons, if you want the skeletons of Two-Face Harry. And of course, if you want a skeleton rising up from the ground that has been there for a very long time, we have the mossy skeletons. And over here, if you want more girly skeletons, we have pink skeletons. And skeleton garlands, as well as clown skull garlands. And over here we have a miniature flopping mermaid skeleton, as well as a miniature alien one, and a couple basic miniature skeletons. And of course, if you want more bones for that wonderful graveyard in your yard, you can buy a couple sets of bones. These probably come with a couple feet, and some hands, and a couple more bones. And if you want some more spooky stuff, if you're doing an island theme, you can combine those hanging torchlights and these. I don't know what they're called, but if you're into the satanic stuff, you can do a pentagram skeleton. I don't normally like satanic stuff, but you do you. And if you like pumpkins, you can do a witchy pumpkin. And over here, you can buy some skeleton pumpkins. And there's more pumpkins, because there's a lot of pumpkins. But now moving on to our wonderful skulls. It seems to be a Medusa and Kraken skeleton skull. Over here, this looks to be a caveman, also known as the cracked skull. This is a very interesting one. As you can see, the jaw is quite interesting as well. Over here you have the mummy-wrapped skull. This one is very delicate, because as you can see, it's just wrapped in paper. Over here you have the bleeding skull. Very interesting skull. And right here, the realistic skull. It looks to be very shrunken. And over here, this one you can probably paint. And right here, if you're doing a masquerade ball, you can do this wonderful golden hinted raven skull. Wait, no, not skull, raven mask. Quite interesting. I don't know the accent I'm putting. But moving on, if you want to do a vampire skull, we have vampire skulls right here with the blood dripping down their teeth. And as well right here, we have a missing jaw skull. Black skull right here, as well as a mossy one and a golden lightning skull. Very interesting. And if you want a skull stack, and good news for you, it lights up. These two don't work. But moving on, if you want a collapsible barrel to put stuff in, they have these too, and they look to have a ghost face on them. And if you want some freaky fabric, wicked webbing, including blacklight wicked webbing, and moss, and of course, a body bag, for whatever reason, you can buy them here at Spirit Halloween, and as well, we have 5-foot collapsibles, or coffins that are black, and we have collapsible barrels that are pink and green back there. Moving on to this side, we have the merchant side, as we have the Ghostface Sidestepper, which isn't working, and we have these wonderful candle holders for Terrified, Ghostface, Chucky, I don't know who that is, and Sam, as well as a Crypt Keeper statue, and some Harry Potter statues as well. And over here you have a snow globe for Mars attacks, and it seems the Sam Sidestepper is working and it's very loud. You have a Mars attacks light, and you have Pennywise shadow lights. Sorry if that made you blind. And down here, the thing just stopped working, but it's the Killer Clowns from Outer Space ray gun. And if you want door cover, there's tablecloths and all. We have them here at Spirit Halloween. Down here you have the Pennywise statue, which lights up, but it's not working. And your haunted cherub thingies, as well as your zombie babies. I don't like zombie babies.
Every minute of eternity together.
I don't like it. And over here we have this thing. And down here we have the wonderful art you can hang up along your walls. As well as a couple wind-up snow globes for Beetlejuice, and you have shot glasses right there. Down here we have more Beetlejuice and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and of course the plushies. We have the Nightmare Harvester Spirit Halloween animatronic plushie, a Nightmare Before Christmas plushie, Oogie Boogie, Jack Skellington, that version of Jack Skellington. Let's better look at him. He's pumpkin guy. A skeleton, Victor, Barbara, I think that's her name. And over here, a haunted mansion door knocker. Which very well works. And over here you have some creepy paintings you can hang along your walls for haunted mansion stuff. And over here we have some Ghostface light-up statues which don't work, and some cookie holders in the Ghostface section. Now of course, if you want more satanic stuff, as well as door wreaths, you can go over to this side and you can find hanging ghosts and all the above. Now moving back, we have more costumes! Because he doesn't have more costumes.